In this video, I'm going to go ahead and teach you guys how you can go ahead and book 100+ appointments onto your calendar every single week. And it's the same system that helped me to take my own ENT from doing 8K a month, as you can see right here, to hitting my first 40K a month in under 5 months. And I did a total of $134,000 from January of 2024 to May 2024. And if you go right here in my QuickBooks, I did a total of about $352,000 in the past year. And I also took my boy Amir, who is struggling, a full-time student in college, has a part-time job, to take his ENT from 1K a month to hitting his first 15K a month in under 60 days. So let's get into it. So this video is going to be completely raw and no edits. I'm just going to give you guys straight value in this video that you can go to implement as soon as today. So if you can sit through and watch your videos, I'm actually going to help you to book 100+ appointments every single week. You might be cooked already. So let's go and get into it. I guess the first thing in this video is that I want you guys to realize, why are you not booking any appointments? That's going to be the first thing you want to figure out, right? And I'm going to help you figure that out right now. Is that I want you to go and think right now. So why do you not have appointments? Are you doing as much after, so why are you not getting appointments? Are you doing volume? Like, do you have the volume? Like, how many cold calls, how many SMS, how many emails are you sending out a day, right? You want to see and actually ask yourself, can I do more? Like, am I really doing like a little bit, or like, am I doing like I'm doing a lot? Like, I actually a lot may be like, maybe like 40 or 50, but I'll tell you right now, a lot is like 1,000. On cold calls, I'll say about 100 to 150 cold calls a day will be the cold calls wise. And then on cold email, I'll say about 2, maybe 3K a day on emails. And on SMS, 1 to 2,000 a day will be a really good amount that you should be sending every single day. Now, if you're doing that at the moment and you're not, let's say like you're not getting the return you want, like you're not getting appointments at all, then you want to go ahead and see, okay, what am I doing wrong, right? Is it, if you have people like, let's say like interested at first, but now as soon as you send your offer, they're not interested at all, then now you want to figure out, okay, then that's the problem. Because I'll tell you guys right now, the offer is key. Offer is key to booking appointments. I realized this myself in my first few months, my SMA journey, that an offer is really important. And I was just doing offers that everybody was doing. I was doing I guarantee you XYZ, I guarantee you XYZ. It doesn't work anymore. And the reason why it doesn't work anymore is because they have heard it a billion times. They have heard that same offer that you're telling them on the phone, on SMS, on text, on email a billion times. So someone like, you're just like a normal, just like all of them. So like, there's no I guess sense to actually want your service, because like they just see us like, oh, I can get this right now, or like I can get in in 5 months because there's a billion of them out there. So the first thing is you need a really good offer. And that's what I realized. You want to do a pay on performance model with a upfront setup fee, and you charge on the back end. So by that I mean, so you can like a pay per close, a pay per appointment, or like a pay per lead. Just a pay on performance, but charge it upfront, like a upfront setup, and also have a performance fee, like a per appointment or per lead is gonna be the best. A per close also, if you are, let's say like you're confident on your service delivery, then you can go into like a per close. But I'll do like a pay per appointment or pay per leads, so that you can actually print on the back end. Because obviously we want to make money on the front end and the back end, because that's how you actually make a lot of money. That's how we get rich. So once I figure it out, the best channel for outreach to this day is what actually took my ENT from doing about 2K a month to hitting my first 8K the next month, was cold SMS. And to this day, it's the best. And the reason why it's the best is because, 1, you can send a high volume. 2, you're just not wasting your time. It's more efficient. Like, imagine, instead of me cold calling 100 people, and then, I have to get through the gatekeeper, I have to get through this, and then you have to actually, actually sit down and listen to me. I could send them a text message with my offer, and if he wants it, I'll talk to him, and I'm talking to someone that actually wants what I'm offering to him. Like, I'm actually talking to someone that wants what I have to offer. So I'll go and set up SMS with a really good offer, a pay and performance offer, and I'll send out about 1,000 to maybe about 2,000 SMS every single day. You want to send out as many SMS as possible, and you should be able to book at least about 6 to 8 appointments just off SMS. And the more you do, obviously, the more appointments you get. You can definitely do about 3,000 a day. This depends on how bad you actually want it. and I know you want it bad enough because you are like, you're still watching this video because you're actually seeing some value, means that, you want it bad enough because like you want to learn. And another acquisition method, like we're looking in 2025, using a pay and performance model will be paid ads. Now, when it comes to paid ads, there's a lot of things that come to factor, right? And a lot of things I see people do wrong is that you try to just run, I guess like basic ads that, everyone I see. Like, like they all look the same, like a basic offer, guaranteed offer. Trust me, that I've seen it 100 times. Now, how you can book 10 to 12 calls a day, maybe 14 calls a day using paid ads, is you have to seem different. Now, there's two ways you can do it. A static ad will just be an image. There'll be a call out right here. Like, let's put, as for solar. And then you can have your offer, a very irresistible pay and performance offer. And then you just have a urgency over here. Basically, you just have urgency. So I'm going to separate these. And then you have a call to action, right? This is basically like a basic ad, and it works wonders. You get a lot of opt-ins, a lot of leads to come in, and that means you get a lot of appointments. But obviously, you want to make sure that every lead that comes through here, you're calling them within 5 minutes. You're actually dialing them, having like a good follow process for at least 3 days, and you send like a text message out every few days to try to get them on the calendar. Or what you can do is, this is what I recommend. If you already have a few clients and you have testimonials, run a video ad, right? And the reason why you want to run a video ad is that you build trust on the front end already. Before they even talk to you, they already know who you are. They know who you have helped, and there's already trust. Because if you don't know this already, in 2025, there's a lot of trust issues in every single market. It's not just SMMA but every single market has trust issues because they just have been burnt. There's so many new, like kids that want to do an online business or whatever without the right information. They kind of do like some random shit and they go in and scam the guy and boom, he doesn't trust anybody else. So having a unique offer will help you stand out in those markets, and also having a really good ad. How I framed my ads was basically you want to have a hook and then offer and the social proof. And then call to action. So if you can see, the only difference between this and this is the proof. Because they see these ads like all the time. Like you see your offer, it's great. But if everybody's doing them, like a lot of people like they are doing them, but it works. Like like the reason why a lot of people basically do these with like the offer there and like a call to action, and that's it. And the call out is because it works. So you just want to have this proof in here. And having proof will go in and help, like, it'll just increase the quality of lead you're talking to. When you talk to them, he's going to know who you are because he's going to actually remember who you are. He's going to be like, yeah, I remember I saw this guy's ad. He was saying XYZ. He made this guy XYZ amount of money, X amount of money. And you can also, you can play around with this, right? With this right here. You can play around with it. How you can play around with it is that you can add so you can have hook and then social proof and then offer and then call to action. Or you can have just basic social proof and then you offer, and then the call to action. There's so many ways you can play around with this, right? And on this framework right here is what I did myself for a very long time. Even to this day, I still run it because it's just you can't beat it. As long as you have a very solid offer, you will be able to print appointments like it's nothing. I can turn on ads right now in any niche I want, and if I have everything here that I need. Give me 1 day, I'll launch up ads. I'll book at least 12 calls. I'll book 12 calls. Now, if you're running ads, there's something that you're going to run into is that, so let me go and draw this out. And I also want to mention this ad, it works wonders. You don't have to do a video ad. It works wonders. Amir, you went from 2K a month to hitting his first 15K. Just a basic static, like an image ad. This call out, offer, urgency, call to action. It works. I'm telling you guys, it works really good. Now, what you're basically going to run into is that you're going to ask yourself, okay, I'm getting appointments, but how do I get more? Like, do I have to call more leads? Like, what is it? I'll tell you right now, if your ad is bringing people in and you're actually doing everything on your part and you're calling them within 5 minutes and you're doing like a good follow-up process and you have everything in place and you're still not getting enough appointments, you're just not spending enough. Don't be scared to spend more on ads. Track your fucking numbers. So if you track your numbers, right there, if you track your numbers, you will do wonders. Because then you can actually see, okay, let's say if you do like a split test, how much am I paying per qualified appointment here? How much am I paying per qualified appointment here? How much am I paying per lead on both? How much like is the or KPI cost? How much per appointment? Let's say, for example, on this ad, let me get the pen one more time. On this ad, we have a, let's say, a $20 cost per appointment. On this ad, we have a $12 cost per appointment, right? Now, $12 cost per appointment, and here's $20 per cost per appointment. If I want to get, let's say, 20 appointments, you do 12 times 20. Let's say that. If I want to get 20 appointments on the board, so that'd be $240 a day. This is how much you have to spend to get 20 appointments a day on this ad itself. If the ad is actually producing and you're closing deals from it, you shouldn't be scared to scale it. How much to scale it, that's how many appointments you get. So on this spend, you would get 20 appointments a day. Now, at $20 an appointment, it will cost you $400 for you to book 20 appointments every single day. So this basically means is that if you spend that amount a day, you will get 20 appointments. It's literally just that simple. It's all numbers when you get into ads. If you get into ads, it's all just numbers. Even on SMS or any outreach that you do, it's all numbers. There's always going to be a number to it. That's what's going to be very important. And that's what's actually going to help you and book as many appointments. Because you know yourself is that in the agency space, if you have no appointments, you can't make money. So if you can figure out how many appointments I need to close a deal, what's my close rate, how many calls does that take me, everything like that, how much I'll spend on ads, you will make so much fucking money. So that's pretty much really like all you guys really have to know. And if you follow everything I've gone over in this video, implement it into your own agency. I don't see any reason why you should not be booking at least a full calendar of appointments every single day. So I appreciate you guys watching this video. Like this video, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.